Hey all, so you know that photo booths are all the rage these days. Everywhere you go, there's a photo booth. Weddings, corporate events, bar mitzvahs, backyard barbecues, fundraisers. Photo booths are everywhere, and I know why. Photo booths are awesome, and they're so much fun. I have seen some of the most stoic, professional people get super loose at a photo booth with a boa and some sunglasses. So photo booths are fun, but I'm gonna tell you that professional photo booths can sometimes cost a lot of money to have an event, but there is a way that you can recreate a photo booth at your next event, whether it's a family reunion, a backyard barbecue, birthday party, whatever. You can create your own at-home DIY photo booth, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. And if you stay tuned, I'm gonna tell you how. So I want to introduce you guys to Riley. And Riley is a new graduate from MU of the Events and Hospitality program. And Riley is also my summer intern for my events company this summer. So Riley has a lot of experience with DIY photo booths. Riley, what kinds of events have you done where you've used photo booths?
I have used photo booths at a variety of events, starting at birthday parties. We've done sorority events of all different types, whatever it comes to nonprofit ones we've done with them. And we also have done a baby shower before. So we've done a good variety of photo booth events.
Very good. Well, I'm gonna tell you a few things that you're gonna need to do a DIY photo booth. And Riley's gonna be helping me with that. And she's also gonna be giving you some tips and some things that she's used when she's put on a DIY photo booth. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a space for the photo booth, right? So you can use either a large flat wall like this, or you can use one of these portable photo booth stands. Now, it's not gonna be listed as a photo booth stand. I got this one on Amazon. It is actually a photographer's backdrop stand, and it folds down. It's in 4 pieces. It folds down into this small bag, so it's easy to store. And I paid less than 40 bucks for this one on Amazon. So it's a really good buy, especially if you have a lot of parties or events. You're gonna use this over and over. And in some future episodes, I'll show you some different ways that you can use this prop as well. So you can use one of these. That's one of the first things you're gonna use, either a stand or a wall. The second thing you're gonna need is a large piece of fabric. And you can use a tablecloth. You can use a sheet. You can use a plastic tablecloth or a vinyl tablecloth. And I have some of those. I'm gonna show you some ideas in just a second. Riley, what kinds of things have you used when it comes to photo booths?
So I have always gone the route of using a curtain rod on a blank wall, which is super easy to do. They're super cheap at Walmart, Amazon, any of the above. And pretty much just using command hooks on the wall and tying pieces of different kinds of fabrics, whether it be ribbon, tulle, or having that blank tulle in the background, or blank thing like she had mentioned before, and then just going through and tying different colors through on that curtain rod as well. So yeah, there's lots of different ways to go about doing it.
Absolutely. So we've got our backdrop set up here, and as you can see, it's super easy to set up one of those backdrop kits. It's just the 2 legs and the pole that goes across the top, and that pole can be expanded to, I think this one is 10 or 12 feet. So you could get a bunch of people on this photo background. So now you want to get busy adding anything to this if you like. It's perfectly fine to use a plain one, especially if you have a tablecloth like this one that has a pretty texture to it. It's fine to use plain because honestly the people are the focus. But if you want to add something to it, then you could do balloons, you could do strings of light. But for the purposes of this one, we're gonna use this banner. So if this was for a DIY wedding or for a bridal shower, then this Mr. or Mrs. would be perfect. So another fun option that you want to have at your photo booth is photo booth props. I mean, what fun is a photo booth without the props? The props, I think, are what really take it up a notch. And I think the props are what allow people to have so much fun with the photo booth. So photo booth props now are super easy to find. When I first started event planning and doing photo booth areas, I had to print out my photo booth props and glue them to skewers for people to use. But now you can find different themed photo booth props anywhere. You can order them online from Amazon. You could go to a place like Etsy and look for specialty ones or have them personalized. You can find some at Target. I found this pack at Target. And always have a little table or something next to your photo booth area so that you can have all your props laid out for people to just pick up and use and reuse each time they come to take a photo. Now, when you are at a professional photo booth, you are almost always going to walk away with an actual picture, like this one. So they'll hand you a picture and you can take it away with you as a souvenir of the event. Well, at home, you don't necessarily have that option, but you can purchase a mini printer that you can use with your iPhone or your iPad, and it will print out a small version of the picture that your guests could take home with them after your event. Then they'd have a fun souvenir to take home with them. So thank you for joining us on this fun DIY adventure. If you end up doing your own photo booth using any of the tips that we talked about today, please drop in the comments and let me know, or better yet, post some of your pictures. I would love to see them from your photo booth. And if you have any tips for me about a DIY photo booth, any ideas, give them to me. I would love to know. I'd love to use some of your ideas as well. So again, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all our latest tips and tricks and Coleman connections.